Hey guys, we're back. This time we're taking a look at the Assets and Hazards expansion for Aliens. It goes with the Another Glorious Day in the Core game. And this is a bunch of 3D tokens to replace some of the cardboard ones in your game. And that's all that's pretty much in there, but we'll get right in and take a look. I will say the box on this is pretty cheap, but it's the kind you're supposed to really throw away. You're not going to be keeping this. You're going to be storing your tokens elsewhere. I will say the one thing that I was sad to see, there's absolutely no instructions whatsoever. It's not too bad because they're pretty simple stuff in here to put together, but at the same time, with all the controversy over having to assemble miniatures to begin with, it kind of sucks that there's no instructions at all here. So we have a bunch of these crates, and there's some on this side too. So you got 8 of those crates on here. These are computer terminals. Looks like there's 3 here. Yeah, 3 here. And then you have the monitor. There's 1 here and 2 over here. So these monitors are going to go in this little spot here on top of the computers. And I think they're numbered. I didn't really look at them. Those ones seem pretty obvious. But then when you get to the where it's set up. When you get to these ones here, like the eggs, you have a B1, a B2, and a B3. So you got both halves and the base, and they're right across, half base, and so on. The only ones that are a little complicated, oh yeah, and then you have the Facehugger and the base here too. The only ones that are a little complicated that people were having problems with, it seems, is you've got the turret here. It's F1 and F2, and the turret goes on top of the base. And you can see this little cutout here on the base. We have these A and B tokens. They're supposed to go into the hole there so you can differentiate turret A from turret B. But that's all that's on here. There's 2 sheets of the exact same, I think. Yep. 2 of the exact same sheets. Sprues, whatever you want to call them. But I'll throw a picture in here of what mine look like when they're assembled so you can see. Shouldn't take too long to put these together. They look relatively simple. And I think they're going to be a nice addition in place of the cardboard tokens. And you can see there, that's what they look like when they're all painted up. The crates, the computers, the eggs, the facehuggers, and the turrets. So, nice little terrain box there. Not too terribly much to it, so this is going to be a super short video, but as far as the game goes, they don't really do anything other than make it look nicer on the table. I do think the computer terminals are probably the nicest, maybe the crates too, because being able to see them in 3D allows you to notice them more. I know we played a couple missions where nobody even saw even despite we set it up, the computer terminals get completely overlooked because nobody can see it. It blends into the board. So having it in 3D and sticking out makes a big difference there. And yeah, I think they're really cool to add to the game. Not a must-have, but something that's worth it if you're interested and you like the game. And here's a look at everything assembled. We have the computer terminals, which are kind of funny because they look like something out of the 70s or 80s. You know, like when the Alien movies were made. Then we have our crates. There's literally nothing to these other than trimming them off the sprue. You can see they do have really bad mold lines around. So, and then the marks in the corners, those will go away when you paint them up. But the mold lines here will stick around. Of course, it could be the seam where they open too, depending on how you're looking at the box. And the facehuggers here, they came out really cool. Kind of fragile though. Of everything in the game, I think these are the one I'm most worried about breaking. So you have to be careful with those. The gun turrets here, And these, I gotta say, were probably the most poorly assembled of the models because they tried to cut down on the number of pieces. So like this leg here that comes up at the front, the ammo crates in the back, the speed, and the gun itself are all one piece. And then the base is a separate piece, and then the letters that go on here to designate turret A and turret B are a different piece. Those are pretty easy to put on. And the problem is when you cut these off of the sprue, the ammo crates here, whatever these are, you can see where it turned white right here because it started to bend as I was clipping this off because it's attached like here and here, and then one down at the bottom here, I think, and then the other one's up here on the turret. But as you're clipping those off, it's stressed right there, and it did it on both of them no matter how hard I tried to be careful with the second one. But those are much nicer than the little cardboard tokens, though. Then we have our eggs, and you get 3 different types of the eggs, 2 of each. Or sorry, 4 different types of eggs, 2 of each. A couple of them look pretty similar, though. You end up with 6 of the closed ones like that, and 2 of the ones that are open like that. And that's it. That's everything that comes in the accessories pack assembled. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for our quick look at the Assets and Hazards expansion for Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Corps. And if you like it, pick it up. Either way, as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.